Hey guys, what's up? This is me, ADITYA, once again here in the channel, and I am here to welcome you all, ladies and gentlemen, to this channel. Actually, today I'm here to talk about the very important topic, that is, how to face GD and interview, which is going to be conducted in Air Force exam. Actually, Air Force has taken exam in two phases, that is phase 1 and that is phase 2. So phase 1, it was basically based on written examination. So students who have cleared the phase 1 examination have called for the phase 2 test, that is PFT, physical fitness test, along with the GD and interview session. So one of my friend has commented in the comment box, asked the questions about how the GD will be there in the phase 2 test, how the interview will be conducted. So for that, today I'm going to shoot over here a video, and I think it's going to be helpful for all the aspirants who are going for the phase 2 test. So let's start with the video, and let's look what happens there. So firstly, I would like to talk about the introduction session, that is interview session. Friends, what happens there is they will ask you to actually firstly go to the PFT. PFT is just a test. I would like to also define the PFT. What is PFT according to Air Force? PFT means physical fitness test. It stands for physical fitness test, in which you have to complete 1600 meter, that is 1 kilometer and 600 meter in just 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And if you're able to complete them, then your push-ups will be conducted there, dips, that is said to be dips, 10 dips, 20 squat ups, and then after, if you got selected there, then after they will call you for interview, and that is for GD. So for interview, you should be dressed up, you should be in a good look, your hair should be good, you should be like shaped particularly, and in a proper way you have to go there. And firstly, in the interview session, interview will be there, 3 or 2 I think, and you have to introduce about yourself. If they will ask simple questions like what's your interest, from where you come from, so you have to answer very quickly, and don't get fumble there, because fumbleity is the main thing that that actually the officers do not expect from the students. So you have to focus on your communication skill. Communication skill is the main thing, as I cleared also previously, and once again I'm also telling that how it is going to be important in that Air Force phase 2 test. If you're able to communicate well, if you have the good communication skill, if you're able to narrate about yourself, that what's your interest in, and from where you have been. So these are the things going to be very important for you in that interview session. And interview session, don't get hesitated. Always try to vomit whatever you have, the contents. Don't get stuck about your grammatical error and all, because they only focus on your skill, that how you just narrating yourself, how you are overcoming your interview. The main thing is this. So don't focus on the grammar, because they are not checking your grammar skill. They have already checked in that written test. Okay, so I have just mentioned that don't hesitate, don't get shy. Always just be frank. Always just be there as responsible young gentleman, because you are going to be in Air Force. Suppose you got selected there, then after 1 or 2 months you will in Air Force. So like that you have to be get up. Okay, and then after, if your interview is getting overcome, then the GD session will be there. On GD session, they'll give a topic. Suppose the topic is given to you, that is demonetization. So it's a very important topic, and we should know about it, because we are living in India, and from 2 years it has been a very important topic and very popular topic. So they always used to give the students a very popular and fashionable topic. So for that, I would like to suggest you something like you should prepare on 10 or 20 topics. So because this topic is going to be helpful for you. Demonetizations are there, important topic as well, like child marriage are there, like Make in India is there, Digital India is there, so Saubhagya scheme is there. So whatever the our government has launched the program, please be prepared on that, because those topics are more valuable and more important for aspects of GD. And in GD session, the sequence is like that. You have to be in circle, like 5 or 6 members were there, and you have not to focus on the IU, and you have not to focus on the officers who were seated in front of you, but you have to always focus to your groups. Okay, and once again I'm telling you, don't get fumble there, don't get hesitate there, don't get side there, and the communication skill is going to be important once again here also. And suppose once your group started to talk about the GD session, suppose you have the topic like Make in India, okay, and you know Make in India very well, you have already so many points, but what you have to do is, suppose you are getting in, you want to start the group, you want to take initiative in the group. So just start your group like saying, good morning gentlemen, good morning friends, like this. Okay, don't say good morning and hi hello to the officers and to the IO who is sitting in front of you. Okay, always try to focus in your mind, and always try to keep in mind that I have not to say anything hi hello or anything, just a bite of sentences also to them. You have always to say to the students only, to the friends who are actually sitting with you. Okay, and start like suppose the topic I already said, this topic is Make in India. So start with one or two very effective points, take very effective points and very quickly, because you will have only time like 30 seconds or 40 seconds for your keeping a point there. Okay, so in that 30 or 40 seconds, the main thing that should be in your mind to impress the gentleman, to impress the officers sitting there. So like that you have to do. And then GD session will be, because it will be for 10 to 12 minutes, and in 10 to 12 minutes they are going to collect the good gentleman, the good guy who actually performed well in that GD. So in GD also, don't try to dominate over the groups, always try to be respectful to the gentleman who is sitting there, always try to respect the emotions, always try to respect the points who is getting delivered by all the friends there. Don't try to argue more and more, because argument is not going to give you award, or going to give you some marks there, because you have only to pass there in that GD, you have only to pass there in that interview. In the merit list, these numbers are not going to get included. So always try to keep in mind this thing also, because I have seen so many students, because I have been in SSB interview a couple of times, so I have seen that what happens there. There will be many students who actually wants to dominate over the group, who actually wants to show something to the officers, but the officers do not like the students who is actually focusing on or trying to show something to the groups. They don't like that type of students. They only like the freshers, they only like the students who is capable to be with the group in any situations, because you have to go in Indian Air Force to serve our country. And in our country, what is the situation of Indian armed forces? There are three armed forces, that is Army, Navy and Air Force, in which Air Force is the upper level, you can say. So according to that you have to follow, and I think this is going to be very easy. This is not so tough. Students have also asked to me also, and they always understand that this is going to be tough, this is the toughest test, because it's going to be the first time in the Air Force. But I don't think so, because it's a very easy, it's a competition in which you get comfortability also, in which you can narrate the things, you can do better by only your communication skill. And communication skill, yeah friends, it's very important, and it took times to me also to have like this. So I think if you practice from today onwards also, and students who have the interview or JD and phase 2 test is on 11th of June also, so I think 7 or 8 days is going to be enough for them. So whatever I have just mentioned in this video. And lastly, I would like to say that all the very best from my side, my best wishes from my side with you. So just go and nail the interview in GD and just got selected in Indian Air Force. And lastly, once again I'm saying all the very best for the students, for the gentleman who is going for the interview in GD. So thank you for watching this video, and please like it, press the bell icon for getting the notification of the upcoming video, so that you will never miss any video or any uploads from my site, from my channel. So like it, subscribe it and share it. Bye bye and take care, and go and just nail the interview. Thank you.